G'day bras and welcome to another episode of Weekly Wobz. Today, got a special treat for you. We're heading to Pakistan to review some skits, Euphoric Hardstyle Wobz. It's going to be amazing. I can tell that ZYZZ is watching from above, bras, and he's going to be cranking these tunes as well. Make sure, as always, you smash that like button. Let's get this video to 2,000 likes so that we can get these tunes on as many people's feeds on YouTube as humanly possible. And of course, leave a comment below. Suggest some future skits tracks for me to review. I love hearing all your suggestions, and I'm compiling a longer and longer playlist as I go. Before we dive straight into the euphoria, I do have a quick announcement. As you guys know, sponsorships really do help the channel. So this episode is brought to you by a game you've probably heard of. Yes, that's right. We're talking about Rave Shadow Legends. You know it because it's quarantine time. What the hell else you got to do than plunder some dungeons, get that booty? And I've downloaded this thing and I'm hooked. It's got me in. I love the good grind. It reminds me of Battle On back in the day. Remember Adventure Quest? Remember RuneScape? Just like walking around and doing all sorts of shit online. Well, now that experience is on your mobile phone. You can take that wherever you like. It's got friggin' hectic graphics for a mobile game as well. It's also on desktop, so you can play on whatever device you like. I actually like to play on my iPad just because it's really easy to have next to my desktop whilst I'm supposed to be working from home. Raid is free to play for both mobile and PC. Loot and upgrade are the absolute heart and soul of these kind of games. So let's go ahead and open some shards. That's right, let's get Breaking Bad up in here. Check it out, we've got an Atlantean warrior with a deep sea aesthetic, spiky boy with a sick shield, and oh yes, a dark elf queen. Always been a big fan of dark elves since the days of the Elder Scrolls. She's gone straight in my team. Good thing is about these kind of shards and this loot system is that you can use everything. There's no useless things that are going to be accruing in your inventory. You can always trade them in to upgrade your heroes, get better champions, and level up your characters. Challenge yourself to the edge in ongoing tournaments. Compete against the entire raid community while fighting in the Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, the almighty Fire Knight, or the notorious Dragon. And now in the new patch that's coming in May, you'll be able to compete in the brand new Arena tournament. Earn points according to your tier and win awesome rewards in the local and global tournaments. Yes, that's right, I actually play this thing. Give us an ad, bras, Slendy bra. And for a limited time only, if you hit the special links in the description, you'll get 100,000 silver, 2 clan boss keys, 10 mystery shards, and a free awesome champion, the Executioner. I hear he's even cooler than the Executioner in Shrek. You'll find all the treasure and all the rewards on this screen, so what are you waiting for? I'll see you there. Righto, time to review some euphoric beats. Thanks very much for humouring that advertisement, everyone. They really do help the channel. Oh. And now, I just feel those goosebumps kicking in, that wave of euphoria. This is Coming Home, Tunox remix. Whew.
Coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I'm coming home.
Classic song, I like how it's building in here. Nice use of that key vocal.
I'm coming home.
Oh! Pay your respects to everyone we've lost in the comments, bros. You won't be forgotten. The plot synth is very nicely mixed in there. Just adding another layer to the second verse.
I'm coming home.
Oh! Fuck, we're off to a good start here, bras. Honestly, can't go wrong remixing that timeless classic. Every time I hear it, I just think, we're driving, we're crying. Yeah, you guys know where we're at. Oh man, R.I.P. I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. And this only has like 300 views or something obscenely low on YouTube. Definitely check this song out. And today, to pay homage to the big man upstairs, you know who I'm talking about, we're giving this 4 flarks out of 5. Really awesome start. Let's get into the next one. This next track is by Sylenthstar, and it's called The World Ends. I've never heard of this bloke before, but anything that has a kind of otherworldly, end of the world vibe, I'm bought in. So let's see what this track has to offer. Oh, yes.
Today is the day the world ends.
Wow, I love that vocal.
Raising all that
That's very Wasted Penguins of old. I swear that same vocal pack has been used in lots of Wasted Penguins tracks over the years.
everything we once loved is gone.
This is very Wasted Penguins inspired, I feel. Similar kind of lead that just starts and the birds in the background. Is this Creadeum? That's what underrated Wasted Penguins track too. The influences are all mixed into this track.
Today the world ends.
Yeah! Look who I got, everybody. Say hi, Django. Hello.
Fires burn a hole in the sky.
What do you think of this, Django?
As the rain
Do you like this song?
it scorches the
Yeah?
land.
I think he likes chasing flies in the backyard more. I'll let him go. Off you go, buddy.
Where
The rest of us, we can feel the feels. Come on.
everything we want.
Breakdown again using raindrops. I feel like this is just all the elements of Wasted Penguins tracks over the years being layered into this new track. That's cool. I like that. Little kick build. Sylenthstar, mate, you've got some really nice elements there. It's the build of the track is especially very clean. Like I said many times throughout, there was the Wasted Penguins influence, and there's just something really pure and like genuinely euphoric about the old school Wasted Penguins vibe that I feel gets carried through to this track. Kick was very punchy, had a nice little bit of reverb in there as well to give that a bit of extra oomph, and the vocal wasn't overdone. I feel like it just like faded in a little bit. In fact, I would have liked to hear it be a little bit more prominent in some bits, particularly in the bridge where the elements were stripped back a little bit. I feel like the vocal was still a bit soft. It might have been a bit more powerful if you just raised that volume a bit and even just removed some of that reverb and let it kind of stand alone. Overall though, really nice track. 3.5 foie out of 4. So this track actually wasn't suggested in the comments, I'm sorry, but this is one of mine. Once I saw Cyber had released a newbie. I don't even think this track has a name yet, but I noticed it on Euphoric Hardstyle's channel. One of my favorite channels and best sources for hardstyle, especially Euphoric Hardstyle on YouTube. Check him out. This vocal already is like giving me goosebumps. As soon as I saw Cyber, I knew I had to include this track for you guys. Let's see what we've got. Screaming into my bloodstream, that little euphoric screech. Ah. Couldn't resist a cheeky muzz there. Hope you're having a muzz at home as well. That was sick. That is exactly what Cyber does best. Oh man, I've missed him. I really have. Ah, yes, feel that. Cyber, mate, that was bloody sensational. Hope you're well. You're clearly still making bangers. I'm glad you're back on the scene. In fact, you had a bit of help in this track for Jix or Gix. I don't know. I've never heard of you, mate, but I really enjoyed that from start to finish. So if you haven't heard of Cyber and Gix, then check them both out, because one, obviously highly underrated, has been for years in Cyber, and then he's probably unearthed a bit of new talent in his old mate that he's produced this with. Euphoric from start to finish. Favorite thing is that screechy Cyber synth that slices in over the top. Man, I love those feels. Takes me back to like Defqon 2013 when I saw Wasted Penguins perform in Australia for the first time, and they just blew me away with their euphoria from start to finish. Played a couple of Cyber tracks back then as well. Righto, let's get on to the next one, but not before rating. I really enjoyed that. That's 4.25 Fwacks out of 5. Here we have Syrin with Shattered Worlds. Here we go. What do you got for me, bros? Little piano. Love that little piano. Feels like stardust just trickling down in this track. Genuinely does feel like a bit of an outer space experience. Something special about piano in a track like this too, isn't there? Awesome build. Piano into lead synth. What do we got for that kick? Yeah, buddy! Wow. I love Euphoric Hardstyle. It just fills me with such nostalgia. How can you not like this? I know people love the raw and dirty shit, but this has a special spot in my heart. Give me those old school vibes. And now we're fading, drifting away. Drifting away. Bye. Old school vibes radiating through that one. Awesome track. Syrin, well done, mate. Django loved it too. Here he is, barking in approval. Really high ratings in this episode today, guys. I'm feeling the Fwacks, I'm feeling the euphoria. That's getting 4 Fwacks out of 5. Our final track today is by Mystic. This is Escape, Lost Voyager. Ooh. Ah, interesting. And the choppy vocal. There we go. I feel like this has some good fat gab potential. It's got that heavy hitting kick, but then just that angel float vocal that just drifts in over the top. And that's how we know we're back in the realm of euphoria. Nice harmonizing there of the vocal and the synths in the background. And rolling build. What do we got?
What's going on?
Oh, that's that What's Going On sample. I feel like I haven't heard that for 10 years. Alright, muzz it up with him one last time. What do we got? Nice bass patterns in there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear that, but it's good layering of the bass throughout that. Oi, Django, no digging. Naughty. Really nice, no nonsense track there. If I'm completely honest, I probably liked that mid-intro drop with the chop vocal just cutting in with that punchy kick a bit more than the melodic climax. The melody was actually really nice and worked with the vocal really well, and at the end there was some nice patterns in the bass, but there was something kind of cool and a bit original about that first mid-intro drop that really had me hooked. Like I said, it made me want to just stomp out a bit of a gab to it. Really good stuff. A nice euphoric wave to end on. That's getting 3.75 Fwacks out of 5. And sadly, that ends our little holiday to Fwackerstan for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Weekly Wobz will be back next week with more skits, tunes, and heavy beats for you. And don't worry, I am taking note of all of your suggestions. The likes of Old School, Early Terror, and even some more euphoric Frenchcore and the likes are coming, along with even some psytrance maybe. We've got some sick wobbly wobs floating around in those comments too. So make sure you smash that like button. Let's get this video to 2,000 likes and comment your suggestions below. Remember, future comments will get featured in these episodes as a nice little cheeky shout out to this awesome community that you are all a part of. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It really means a lot. Your support keeps me going, keeps me wanting to make this skits content for you. So sharing it around, showing your mates really warms my heart and helps get these sick beats out there even more. I'll see you next time. Stay skits, stay safe, catch you later.